Welcome back. The final of this year's Junior Eurovision Song Contest takes place later this month and will see the UK represented by a group for the first time in the competition's history.
Hayla, Maisie and Yasmin, known as Stand Unique, hope that their song, Back to Life, could see them secure another first by winning the contest. Have a listen.
I get so distracted, I walk right into hell. My hands just start reacting. Am I under your spell? So let's go. I'm not scared of the dark, wanna go where the moon doesn't glow. No, I can't help it, I just cannot help myself. You get it, before our feet get buried tonight. Well, that's fine, 'cause maybe we can dance you back to life.
Right, Hayla, Maisie and Yasmin from Stand Unique. You saw them there in the video, are with us. Good morning.
Morning.
And we've got Lauren Layfield, who's one of the hosts of Junior Eurovision Song Contest.
Morning.
Good morning.
So you even did your morning
Together.
in unison. Just there. All done as one. And we were just saying, I hadn't heard that song before. The whistling, real whistling. Is it real whistling?
Yeah, I think so. I think so, yeah.
Real whistling.
It should
I didn't
be.
know it was synchronized, you know, done on some kind of synthesizer or something, but real whistling.
Yeah. I can't do it, though.
Yeah, neither.
I'm not going to get you. I'm not going to ask you. That would be unfair.
It's a bit early.
Yeah.
It is a bit early. It's a good excuse when you become a pop star, like, to kind of say, yeah, it's a bit early for us to do anything. You've kind of got it all sussed already. Lauren, it's worth explaining the difference between Junior Eurovision and the big Eurovision, grown-up Eurovision, I suppose, we usually see, if there is it.
Well, there really isn't much difference, and that is the beauty of it. Everything you saw earlier this year in brilliant Liverpool 2023 is exactly what you get with Junior Eurovision as well. You get the lights, the costumes, you get the brilliant act that we've got in Stand Unique. It's just the most fabulous, fabulous event, and we get to do it with young people, which is amazing to see this amazingly diverse, talented bunch of young people who might go on to make it one day.
And a group.
And
not
we've
an
got a
individual.
group this year. I mean, last year, obviously, Freya Sky was absolutely brilliant. She smashed it. She came 5th overall. She did wonderfully. You can see her there on screen. She was brilliant fun for us. But this year, I'm very excited we've got a group. We all love a good girl group. We're very much in an era at the minute as well, aren't we, of, like, girls representing in the pop music business, and these girls are so talented.
Eurovision is massive. I mean, I don't know what you're thinking when you're looking at that stage and thinking that's going to be you in a few weeks' time. And that's the scale of the occasion. Has it kind of sunk in yet?
Honestly, no, because it's so surreal, isn't it? It's just like, it's something that you can't really get over until you've actually, like, experienced it and done it, yeah.
And it did take a while for it to sink in. Like, it was like 2 weeks after we got told, and we were like,
What have we just been told?
like, it just sunk in.
It still hasn't for me.
Honestly.
I think it'll probably sink in when we're on stage.
Yeah.
Which is probably the best time to do it, so
Literally.
you can just bring your energy fresh to it. How did you three get together?
Honestly.
So we had some auditions, obviously, because obviously you had to go for auditions, and then we had this group rehearsal type thing, and I got put with Hayla first, and then we came down into the room, met Yaz, and then we sang it together, and then...
And someone just clicked.
Yeah.
Oh, just like that?
Yeah.
Honestly, like, the
And
people
kind of
said...
new.
The people said, like, our chemistry was so strong. I'm like, we instantly just created the bond over that one thing. They just had to put us together, really.
Yeah.
Now, who is it whose grandfather is that you?
Yeah, my grandfather was on it in 1987. He sung Only the Light. He was one of the backing dancers and backing singers.
It was that's a family connection.
Yeah, so I kind of carried the medal on, and then, but I'm doing it with two amazing girls.
Absolutely. And have you watched your granddad's performance?
Yeah, it was so funny, but it was amazing.
Why is it funny?
I don't know, it's like, you know when you see your granddad doing something you'd never think you'd see him see? Because I saw him dancing, I was like, oh. It was like,
Do you mean he was young?
But yeah, it was quite shocking seeing my granddad, and I'm just like happy that I get to carry it on and do it with two amazing girls.
Is your granddad still with us?
Yeah.
Would you like to say hello to him this morning? Because he's probably watching.
Hi, Grandad.
No offence about what you said earlier on.
Nothing, I didn't say nothing, I'm sorry.
So, I mean, in terms of, like, how many entries there are, Lauren, and the event, it's in Nice, isn't it?
It's in Nice, yeah. So France won it last year. They had a brilliant song. Sandra had this amazing, you know, sort of like swinging tune. It was great, wasn't it? So they get to host it again this year, as they do. And, yeah, not to scare you girls, but millions of people will be tuning in.
Do you know what I like as well? The music isn't teeny boppy music.
No.
And I don't mean that in, you know, there's a market for that, but I think if you want lots of people to engage in Eurovision, it needs to kind of appeal to more than just other young people.
Absolutely, and I think, I mean, Eurovision in itself had a bit of a reputation for a little while. It's like, oh, the songs are a bit cheesy, a bit corny. We know now that that has moved on massively. We saw this year some of the songs that came out of Big Eurovision, as I call it, were fantastic.
And it's the same
with these girls.
Even when you're like 7 or 8, you're not listening to kind of cheesy music. You're exploring. You're like, what kind of music do you guys listen to?
I'd say we're all very old. Like, we all listen to very old music. Like, she's really classic on, and then, we're just like...
Who's old music?
80s for me.
80s music is old, guys.
What would be a go-to song? What would that be then?
Probably Kings of Leon.
OK.
Kings of Leon is old.
And I really like Elvis.
Well, Elvis
Going
is
back
old.
another step.
So I'm kind of the 50s. I very much like Elvis Presley.
Are you going to sort of get Elvis somehow into your performance? Is that
We should definitely try to
Why
do
not?
that.
Me and Maisie, because Maisie loves Elvis as well, me and Maisie always try and do, like, you know when he did Jailhouse Rock?
Yeah.
We'll always try and, like, recreate his dancing here. Let's just stand and they're like, what are they doing?
Sounds great. I think you've got an idea.
It's a niche.
Can I ask one thing, Lauren?
music you need.
You know, politics sometimes gets in the big Eurovision.
Yeah.
That plays a part.
It
Is
does.
it sort of different with the young
I
Eurovision?
do
hope
think
so.
it's different. I think everyone appreciates these are young up-and-coming singers. We don't have to be mean and not vote for certain countries, but we just encourage everybody. You can vote for your own country, I must say that much. So we do encourage people, get behind the girls, get voting for the girls. That's the only way I'm going to politicise this.
I'm sure
that's
you'll
allowed.
have a great
That's
time.
allowed.
You'll have a
Perfectly
great
allowed.
time. Good luck.
Lauren, thank you very much.
Pleasure,
Host of
thanks for
Junior
having us.
Eurovision. Stand Unique. Thank you all very much. Hayley, Maisie, Yasmin, good luck. Enjoy.
you.
Enjoy it above all. Junior Eurovision Song Contest, broadcast live from France on BBC Two, see BBC and BBC iPlayer 3 p.m. on Sunday, November the 26th.